3's. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my...
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go! He takes the outlaw. I know he ain't got it.
They'll run on first down. Brooks fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready. One, 53. One. The run. Watch the run. Rush in. Check the backer. Watch out. One.
They will run with Grant. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 34-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Three. Slam. Watch twist. One. Check out.
This is Grant. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Where are they, team? One. Alert three.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. On first down, it's Brooks. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Check 15. Check 50. Watch Mike, watch Mike. 6 man. Check curls, check curls. Go. Kill. Check it.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep rights, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Open man is Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Jackson steps away to his left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Jackson. Touchdown, Chargers. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They'll run on first down. Grant, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Grant. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Check nickel. Shit.
From the gun, Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brooks. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
On 1st down, Brooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ready. 52. Time to go, night. Hey, check 24. Check
3. On 2nd down now. It's Brooks, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll run on first down. Grant. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We don't want this. Joker, 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 Joker. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
To throw Mariota. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check 13. Check 13. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Watch the safety creep.
To throw is Mariota. Forced out to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Stepping up, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Lamar Jackson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Bang, 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 three, bang. Wide.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Check 52.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
That's it, baby. We're going to roll.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson now off the bootleg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
58 to Mike. I got it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get in that roll.
From the gun, Jackson looking long for Westbrook. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 35 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go, Bucks.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Check.
Third and long here for Mariota. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Brooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Chargers.
Watch the edge.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got it. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check.
On first down, it's Grant. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. One. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Where are they, team? Switch.
Mariota on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Check four. Undercrunch. Check three. 25, check 25. He's checking. Three. Check. Back. Showing it.
They go play action. Mariota flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Ship, watch the ship. Three. You better be afraid of me. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On third down, Mariota. It's complete to Grant. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Reed. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
90 is a mic.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota dancing to his left. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready, ready. 6-1. 3 is the mic. Hey, pick it up. Pick it up. Slam, slam, slam. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Share, share, share. Shut up.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Alert 3, alert 3. One. Check your hot read. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. One.
Mariota to throw it this time. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pick up the ball. Kill. Check safety. Shift. Watch twist. Safe.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Deuce. Check. One. Crunch. Kill. Hey, check 24.
They go back to Grant. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
SOS. Six guy. Check six guy. Nickel.
They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And the Chargers first down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson from the shotgun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 43. Where are they, team? Joker.
They'll run on first down. Grant might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant.
Watch the safety creep.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Watch that. He's coming. We got double up. Kill. Hey, watch it. Bang.
On 3rd down, Grant. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chargers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the left side. Brooks. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Yeah, you don't want none. 58, yeah. 58, Mike. Here we go, here we go.
This is Geis. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 10. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Jackson now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. On the move to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Shift. Check 52's the mic. Check 53.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
Under pressure, they got him again.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He completes it to Nelson. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The reception good for 7. It's third down. One last shot now from Mariota. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's now fourth down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Under 10, under 10, 10. One. Check. One.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. They said beginning of the